What's up, y'all? It's me, Erica, and we are down here. Peace, y'all. Take care of each other. Protect your energy. What's up, everybody? It's me, Erica. I was like, we have a few minutes, so I was going to come down here and talk about what's happening on the blogs. Go ahead and like, subscribe, and comment. Let the diva know you stopped by. This is a shirt from the merchandise that I have. It says "Off with his head, a queen." I made this shirt because I feel like when people call, especially black women, queens, they align queen behavior with this type of this kind of ladylike behavior, and you're not supposed to act a certain way because you're a queen, when queens have called for the heads of many a niggas. Okay, so it says "Off with his head, a queen." Thank you. Get your shirt, okay? Yeah, get your shirt. I think I actually updated the font. So it looks a little different than this font. This is like a little, like, kind of like a Game of Thrones type of font. But I switched it up to make it a little bit more I don't know, like fun, right? Because it is a strong statement to tell someone, send him to the guillotines, off with his head.
I sponsor the blog. Let me tell you something.
I came down here to talk about a few things that are on the internet. Stacy Dash, somebody said Stacy Dash just wanted us to see her new complexion. She got online, she pressed record because she found out that DMX had died. And it's been over a year since he died. I don't know where she's been. I don't know if she's been in the dark corners of her addiction. I don't know. I don't know how you could not have known that DMX died. Like, I don't know. It was all over the place. It was all over the place. So I don't understand how you don't know. And then I don't understand how you were like, oh my God, DMX died? Hold on, let me record my reaction to this. Oh my God, guys, I didn't know DMX died. I'm so distraught. Okay, let me watch it. Okay, send. That's what she did. You had to send that. You had to post that. Girl, don't nobody care. Like I told Stacy Dash on the internet yesterday, the door is closed. The door is closed. As a matter of fact, if y'all... No, I'm not going to say nothing about Stacy Dash. Let her back in. She does this kind of stuff. I don't know. I don't understand why she's crying. Girl, I can't listen to that because they're playing music in the back. She's a mess. Speaking of another mess, I don't know why Fraggle Rock was arrested. T.I.'s son. T.I. got a son, one of his sons, King, the one that was allowed to start having sex at 15 years old, while the daughter, who was over there self-harming herself, her hymen had to be checked to make sure she wasn't coming in contact with the likes of her brother. Right. That's who T.I. is protecting his daughter from niggas like her brother. He was arrested the other day. I'm not sure why. Nobody is sure why. It says for unknown charges. He still says, I'm back, F12, wild beast. This is a child coming from a wealthy 2-parent home, whose mother and father has been accused of a lot of immoral, unethical, violent acts against people. So I wouldn't, the state of their household, family hustle, whatever's going on over there, looks a bit chaotic. The son looks like he is on a one-way road to fulfill his destiny. And this is when you wonder why you wonder, where do these boys learn this behavior? It comes from no consequences for bad behavior. It comes from coddling because black boys have it so hard. It comes from allowing them to do things and allowing the world to raise them instead of you actually raise them. The world where you're letting this boy just run wild. Just like he says, he calls himself a wild beast. And you know what they do to wild beasts in suburban and urban areas? You know what they do to wild beasts? They put them down. They do. Because they're not supposed to be in suburban and urban areas. Wild beasts are supposed to be in the jungle. And the streets are the jungle, right? So again, he looks like he's going to fulfill his destiny. And this is, again, like I said, this is an example that Tiny and T.I. and their branches that come from them, it is just a snapshot of what it looks like for little black girls, for their backs to be written about how they behave, but the little boys be allowed to just run a fucking muck and be wild beasts in these streets. He obviously doesn't care. Let's see what he says. Let's see. And you can't understand what he's saying. He sounds like he has a bag of dicks in his mouth. And you know what? You know, honestly, and what's wild is this kind of behavior is usually reserved for children who are in poverty and who they feel like they don't have any other choice but to just commit crime because no one else is watching them. Their community doesn't care about them. The men in their community don't care about them because that ain't their child. But this is a child from a 2-parent home with wealth, access, resources, so much power and resources that they use their resources to intimidate women who come out and say that they've been assaulted by them. They got the resources for that, but not to raise their children. Deja's coming out the other day saying she self-harms. She cuts herself. She's talked about her depression. She's talked about being raised in a house with a man who puts signs on her door saying, "We going to the OBGYN to make sure you ain't fucking no niggas like my sons." And then after your son goes to the Waffle House and acts like a wild beast I'm gonna call him what he calls himself. He acts like a wild beast in the Waffle House. You come down and tell him, "I told you how not to act about service people. Those people are beneath you. Those people don't have life. They don't have a life like you." Meanwhile, 3 weeks later, he's getting arrested. You think those people at Waffle House are jealous of this boy's life and wants this boy's life with parents like you and Tiny? It's really a snapshot of how just black boys are nobody's watching them. And then when they get with their peers come from the same kind of environment. Nobody's watching them. And then you do blame the parents. But then after a while, the children are being influenced by their peers. And if you're not watching their peers, the peers can lead them down a wild road. And they take it, and he seems to love it. He seems to love it. He's going to fulfill his destiny. You watch and see. And then you guys are going to be sending thoughts and prayers to T.I. and Tiny. What do you think the destination is for the road that he's going down? What do you think it is? You're unruly. You're disrespectful, like degenerate behavior. You terrorize people around you. You have no respect for anyone. You don't respect yourself. You don't even respect your family name. That's crazy. You don't even walk around like I do. Well, you're T.I.'s son. So I guess you do have to run around Atlanta and terrorize everybody. And then your dad get on the internet and say, I told you not to stoop down to the level of a food of a short order cook. Raggedy, riggedy, riggedy. It says Nicole Linton was allegedly unconscious during the fatal crash that claimed the lives of 6 people. Her lawyers argue that she suffers from a serious case of bipolar disorder. Yeah, I was reading that last night that she was apparently unconscious when she was driving down the street. How did they know that? Well, they said she doesn't remember anything. She doesn't remember what happened, and she said the next time she I'm not going to read the whole thing, but they said the next time she has a memory of something is when she woke up and saw her car on fire. Maybe she thought she was going to die. Maybe she thought she was going to die and then woke up like, okay, well, shit, I didn't die. That's what I think. A lot of people kept saying that it was like a suicide type of attempt. It might have been. You just never know. I guess we'll find out. But her life has forever changed. Her life has forever changed. She's changed the lives of so many people. She's changed the lineage of so many people. Like that little baby, we don't even know what that little baby was destined to do. That was the little baby, just gone. Because some woman, for whatever reason, you just got to be careful. You got to be careful. That's wild. Kandi Burruss slammed social users for bullying her daughter Riley about her weight. I despise it. It boils my blood. I know she be over there, her voice shaking about her. You know not to mess with Kandi's daughter. Kandi Burruss has been the subject of many headlines, but when it comes to her daughter Riley, she would rather social users refrain from their harsh critique. According to page 6, Burruss... According to who? Did you see it's on page 6? Okay. According to page 6, Burruss said, I despise it. It bothers me so much, the singer said of the bullying. Everybody already knows that Riley dealt with her weight issues growing up in the public eye. People would make comments on her body and say things about her personal look, and it really boils my blood. Kandi said she can deal with anything, but would never want her kids to be bullied online. Fans assumed Riley was pregnant after she posted a recent photo of her birthday. She has since denied those claims. What? Let me go to Riley's page. I saw a picture from her birthday. I posted it on my damn, not Instagram, Twitter. She was looking cute. It was like, what's her name was sitting next to her. Her mom was standing next to her. Let me see. Is this the picture? Hold on. Let me find a picture. It was a picture of Riley and her mom. And she's really tall. She had like boots on. Y'all know what picture I'm talking about? Riley looks like my cousin. She really does. It's her eyes. Oh, look, she lost a lot of weight. So what are they talking about? She's pregnant. I don't understand. When I'm telling you, motherfuckers be mean as fuck. I don't even see what y'all talking about. What are y'all talking about? That's crazy to me. And what's crazy is I don't know what happened to it. Maybe she deleted the picture, but it was her and Kandi together, and I think she was like standing in front of a birthday, like a pink, like little area. Her with her friends. Everybody looks so pretty. Like, I don't understand. Anyways, girl, she lives in New York now. She's living it up, honey. I don't know what they're talking about, but yeah, I would be pissed too. Stop talking about people. B. Simone says she's a billionaire. B. Simone says she's a billionaire. I just haven't cashed a check yet. I pay my mom's rent, my mortgage, send and give my family money, take care of people around me. Y'all, my finances will be the least of my worries. I swear to you, I will never stress about money. I know I'm a billionaire. I just haven't cashed a check yet. I have no choice but to leave my family in Dallas. I can't make every family function, but thank God I did because I'm the emergency contact. I'm grateful God chose me. I will always choose my purpose over people. If you don't like that, then you shouldn't be in my life. It's simple. She's a billionaire. She just hasn't cashed her check yet. I mean, that's the mindset. But anyways, that's it. That's all I have to say for today. I'm on my way to go get me a cup of coffee. I'll talk to y'all later. Take care of each other. Protect your energy. Let's get down in the comments. Peace.